You're listening to the What Happens When podcast.
What happens when two guys sit in front of a laptop talking about God knows what?
And here are your hosts, G5 and Gene Van Horn.
And this is What Happens When. I am your host, Gene Van Horn. This week, we are taking a little bit of a break. We're going to give you some stuff you've never heard before. A couple of things from the Beta podcast. We mention those all the times on the show. So I'm going to give you a little clips of those, some of the best moments that we had during the Beta podcast. To kind of catch you guys up, G5 is still out there counting all the votes, making sure everything is kosher, because we know some nonsense took place in the voting, or some non-nonsense, depending on how you voted. We don't know. Either way, he's trying to make sure he gets all those votes counted. And Just Mike had to take a quick vacation, so he might be off the podcast for a couple of times, but he will be back, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, we'll get into it. We'll be back next week with the all-new, brand-new, fresh episode of What Happens When. Thanks for not listening. I'm Gene. I'll be the host. This is a beta for the podcast, What Happens When. In the room with me, I got my buddy from work, Jonathan Villarreal, also Villanueva, excuse me. Also known for his musical talent. Let him know a little bit about yourself, John.
My name's John. Live in LA my whole life. Into the punk scene here in LA. Really into video games as well, but also other nerd culture.
And we were talking about this the other day. Does your girl get down on Fallout 4? Because I know you told me she's like a Skyrim nut, right?
She tried Fallout 4, but she's more into like the magic kind of Dungeons and Dragons style games.
Okay.
So she's trying to get The Witcher now. So that's our next thing. But right now she's like stuck on Skyrim. She actually beat it 2 days ago, but because there's so much, she beat the main quest, but because there's so much to do, she's just like, I don't even know if I should continue this game because there's too much to do, and I have finals soon. So I don't even know if I should invest so much time in this.
Now, we had an interesting conversation. I'm so happy. You're happy that your girl does game.
Yes.
And that's kind of how you met.
Yes.
Right? I'm so happy my wife doesn't game. I'm sorry, man. There's a lot of things that I love doing with my wife, but gaming is not one of them. So we're recording live now here on this almost midnight here in September.
Yeah, but do you have an outline up? Like the things that we wanted to, some of the points that you wanted to molest upon?
I do. Wait, not the molest upon part, but the actual, the outline.
Well, I mean, if you say touch, molest, this sounds, they're essentially interchangeable words, more or less.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start the show now. So,
sure.
I'm Gene. I'm back. This is a beta test 2 here, and with a more regular voice that you're gonna be hearing. This is just a test as of right now. But this is What Happens When beta test 2. I'm your host, Gene. Just here, chopping it up, doing what I do, being who I am, knowing everything that I know. With me tonight, with me almost at midnight, is a good friend, close friend of the family, all around good guy, I'll let you tell it. His name is Mike. I don't know if he wants to give his last name.
No, I got to be private about stuff. People get out there and start finding out stuff about my information when I come by the house.
Right.
Molest me.
Wait, well, you don't have to give me your address.
Oh, what? You start giving out names, hey, the internet these days. You find all kinds of stuff. You're in your Facebook, here suddenly I'm being stalked. And as much as I like a stalker, I don't think, not today.
As much as you like a stalker? Well, how much do you like a stalker?
A lot. Who doesn't want to be adored to the point where someone wants to kill you?
Yeah, I can totally see how that could be appealing.
It seems like fun to me. I don't want to be killed.
I don't think anybody wants to. Well, I don't know. Suicide.
But to have somebody just want you that bad, man, I think that'd be kind of cool.
No, I don't know. Nope.
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, who are you? Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am a professional weird guy. Molesters, they usually have like the the, 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 the everything's kid friendly.
The Jared Fogle look, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, soft hands.
Too soon. What is that? Why is that a thing?
Why do they have soft hands? Because they handle babies.
The weird part is he's actually not trying to offend somebody. That's just how he is. He's offensive.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm not PC. I think I'm going to get that tattooed somewhere. Maybe right above my butthole. Very few people will see it, but the ones that do, they'll know.
Hopefully it won't be people, and
hopefully it'll just be the guy that's giving me my colonoscopy or whatever. What is it? When they check the colon? No,
it's a colonoscopy. Or the prostate exam.
Prostate, that's the one. Like, so whenever they give me that, they'll be like, "Hey, you're not PC."
Why did you go straight to guys though? I was thinking like, some chick.
This like, all right, look, I'm not gay, obviously, but.
How is that obvious? They can't even see you. That's not obvious.
I mean,
in any way, shape, or form.
If I'm not PC, then I'm probably not gay.
I know a lot of not PC gay guys.
Really?
Yeah, my cousin's super gay, and he's not PC at all. Like, he uses the F word frequently.
Yeah, but the F word doesn't have anything to do with whether or not you're PC.
Yeah, because PC, PC is you're not going to use the F word. It's like,
Really?
Yeah, you say gay guys. I don't know.
Oh, you talking about that F word?
Yeah, not the FU word.
I was gonna say, man, like that's. I don't know. That's a pronoun and a noun.
And a verb.
Yeah, I use it for everything.
An adverb.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite.
It's almost a conjunction too. Sometimes.
Before long, it'll be a prominent feature of the podcast.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And we'll be getting boycotted by Glad or somebody.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I love a boycott. I think it draws attention.
Boycott.
Draws attention to the matter at hand. You boycott stuff. You don't actually stop from buying it. You just boycott it and say that you're not buying it. Because I like when people talk about boycotting gas. It's like, yeah, how the hell are you gonna do that? You still need to get to where you're going. And there ain't no electric cars.
Well, there are, but you just don't own one.
Nah, at the time when they were talking about doing it, there wasn't enough electric cars to where people could actually get to work and do it.
Currently there aren't even enough, and they're not even affordable enough to boycott gas. What are you going to do, catch a bus?
Electricity costs way more.
Also, buses run off gas, just so you know.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't be boycotting. You wouldn't be doing anything.
And also, the electricity.
Please boycott gas.
Right. The electricity at your house also runs off gas and coal. Which
is even sweeter. Unless you're in Niagara Falls, huh? It's all run by that big old stream of water.
Right. So if you're in Niagara Falls, boycott gas.
Boycott.
Because you can do it.
I hold you boycotting in L.A. because, man, I'm not going to boycott with you. I'm going to get the gas, going to drive on, trafficless roads. Just boycott cars. Boycott small guys. Boycott whatever you want to. Just move out of my way when I try and go get it.
Well, that's a good...
You've been listening to What Happens When. Tune in next time to find out God knows what.